The DMV Hoops Podcast.
This is Jonathan Scribner, head girls basketball coach at St. John's College High School, and this is the DMV Hoops Podcast.
Welcome to the DMV Hoops Podcast. My name is Kurt Cross. We are at the Capital Hoops Summer League at DeMatha. It is playoff time, and of course, we bring you the players, we bring you the coaches. We have playoff action happening right here, and we have none other than a gentleman who just came off the court. His team is advancing. It's called Survive and Advance. They win by 27 points. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Mr. Armani Fowlkes.
Woo!
Mr. Fowlkes, how you doing, sir?
Good, you.
All right, good. You just got off the floor. Your team won by 27. The Bengals do move on, and tell me what that feels like. Right here, we're in the Summer League. We're getting down to the last and final days. Your team is now moving on to the next round. What does that feel like?
It feels good. It just raises our pressure on our back, and it just makes us work harder at this point, because we know from now on is win or go home. No more second chances.
No more second chances. And I failed to introduce my man's back from vacation.
Thank you.
Mr. Adam Crain is in the building with us again.
Oh, it's good to
Adam,
be back.
welcome back,
It is
sir.
good to be back.
You just watched a good game.
Oh, it was an amazing game. And this cat was cool. First of all, I just love his name, Armani Fowlkes. That is a great name. I mean,
That's a basketball name, right?
I'll tell you, I'm a little intimidated. This cat has got some. There's a little. What do you call it? Aura.
There's an aura about him?
He's got aura about him. I'm a little intimidated. I haven't been nervous on this podcast ever. Actually, even though sitting next to you makes me a little nervous. You know that, right?
It should.
This kid, I'm telling you, man, this kid can ball, but he's got a presence, man. I would not mess with him. I would not. I could D anybody up out here. Armani, I don't know if I could stop you. You're a baller, man. You are a baller.
He's AAU All-the Elite. He's a rising senior. He is Montgomery County All-Defensive Team. He does just about everything on the floor, and he's leading this team. Armani, I don't want you to think of it as pressure. Y'all got here for a reason, right? Mm-hmm. You should apply the pressure. Don't feel like there's pressure.
Yeah.
Apply the pressure. What are you hoping to gain here, or what do you feel like you have gained in Summer League so far? We've been here for 5-6 weeks. How has your game personally and individually improved this summer?
It improved our team chemistry. It brought us together as a team. You know, we have some new younger guards playing with us, so.
Right.
It's a good way to welcome them to the team.
Okay.
And now let me ask you this: when you say team chemistry and you're the leader, you know, one of the leaders, you're the baller, and this and that. What do you mean by team chemistry? How does it? How are you the leader? What are you doing to lead? Tell me about what you mean by chemistry.
As a point guard, I have to make sure everyone gets involved, so no one feels left out. Make sure everyone has the best game possible. So as a point guard, I need to make sure I have everybody involved at all times, not just myself. And make sure everyone's happy while playing and have fun on the court.
And so you come to the Summer League, you want to build that team chemistry, you want to build some momentum so you're not starting from scratch in November, right? But you get to see a lot of competition here. You're not just seeing folks in the 3A in Montgomery County. Yeah. You're not just seeing Magruder. You're not seeing Sherwood. You're seeing teams like Pilati and Good Counsel or DeMatha. You just saw Crofton. What does the opportunity to play those other teams mean for building your team and making your team better?
Playing them teams, that's a private school. Is Crofton a private school?
No, they're public. They're over in Anne Arundel County.
Okay, yeah, just playing different schools, different play styles. It widens our play style as Blake varsity basketball. So now when we get back to our 4A, it's easy, it's simple, and we could just go through it simple. State champions.
I called y'all 3A. I'm sorry, 4A. 4A.
Yeah, we moved back to 4A this year.
Okay, I was going to say, because at one point it was Blake, Sherwood, some of those smaller schools, but y'all got 4A. So that's a different kind of schedule now. Mm-hmm. Are y'all ready for that?
Oh, for sure.
Adam, what
you lost the big man, right?
Baba?
Yeah.
No, actually, I don't know yet.
That's not. I don't know if the world is ready for that question yet.
Well, we don't know. But what's your job as the point guard, as the leader, whether you get him or not, right? I mean, if you do lose him or you don't lose him, whatever. Your job is to do what?
Keep our team as composed as we are. We play here at Summer League. Without him, we do good.
Right.
He's just an extra piece to help us.
So you're in the final 8 right now. You got now it's kind of win or go home. Mm-hmm. So are you going? You want to win the crown? Is that the goal?
Of course. Always.
Well, Coach Howell wouldn't have it any other way. We had him on the podcast earlier this summer. He wouldn't have it any other way. That's what we're going for,
Now,
right?
Armani, let me tell you this. I don't know if you noticed, but whoever wins the DeMatha Summer League, each player gets $3,000. Are you aware of that?
Why
Oh,
are
I
you
did not
telling him
know
that? Is that true?
I did not know that.
Well, that's what I heard.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not passing any
didn't know
rumors.
that?
I did not know that.
I'm not passing.
Armani just lit up. Hey, listen. I was a point guard, all right, and I may be 57 years old. But when I watch this cat ball,
Right.
the way he plays with that energy, it makes me want to play ball. When
Okay.
you're the kind of kid, I watch you with the way you play. It makes me want to go out there and play. The point is, you were rocking it out there. You're distributing. You're taking your shots. You're kind of doing it all. You're playing defense.
Yep.
You're kind of a point guard that can pass. And what's the weakness in your game? What do you got to work on?
I gotta shoot the ball more, be more efficient with my shooting. Once I do that, I think I'll be set. Play off 2 feet more. I think I'll be set as my guard. I'm shorter, so me going in the paint isn't my best ability. So me shooting the ball at a high clip is a must.
All right, last year, am I reading correct? Last year, y'all were 23-2.
Yes, sir.
Hard to improve on that, but how does the team look? I don't know what the roster's going to look like. I'm not here to talk about the roster. But how does the team look? What did you lose? Did you lose any seniors?
So we didn't lose no starters.
Okay, all right.
Our first 5 are still the same. Well, actually, no, I think we lost 1 starter. Our 5, we lost our 5.
Okay.
That's all. That's the only senior we lost out of our whole lineup.
Who's your rival?
This year, Paint Branch, still
Paint Branch?
Sherwood.
Okay.
Definitely Sherwood. We got to get
And
back at Sherwood.
You wait. They took care of you last year?
Yeah, we lost to Sherwood in region.
Oh, man.
Region championship.
So-
2 years in a row. Well, actually, 3 years in a row, actually.
So we're not going to ask for predictions, but how do you feel about the 25-26 season?
I feel great. Sherwood got something coming.
Okay. Now, what did you bring, or what are you bringing in November that you didn't have last year? Because every player should improve something in their game in the offseason. What is it for Mr. Fowlkes?
Way more energy and start from the jump. I need way more energy from the start and 100% from the jump. No slow starts. And if I get that, we should be good.
You feel good about that,
Yes,
huh?
sir.
I'm gonna look into that $3,000 a player for the winning team.
Look, I am not corroborating. I'm not confirming whatever he said. It might come out of his pocket. I don't know.
You're the
I'm
one.
not
I
complaining.
thought you were the one that told me, Kurt.
Absolutely, I did not do such a thing. Here's my last question. I don't know if you have another one, Adam. My last question is, why should someone travel up 29 and find their way, or New Hampshire Avenue, and find their way to Blake this winter? What are they going to see? Why should we come watch Blake play?
Always a movie. Always a movie. That $5 would be the best $5 you'll ever spend to come watch a
Whoa,
basketball game.
always a movie. Dude,
Always
that's
a movie.
That's the best quote maybe of the year.
I'm asking for the hot dogs, though. What about the hot dogs?
The
popcorn,
Chick-fil-A
something?
Sandwiches.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A
Okay,
sandwiches.
so I'm there. He
Wait,
said Chick-fil-A.
always a
Chick-fil-A
movie.
sandwiches.
Wait, always a movie.
You back on that? You back on
Yo,
that
wait,
one?
wait. What kind of movie are you talking about? Like, what do you mean by always a movie? I love that.
It's something to watch, right? It's a feature
action.
film.
Bad Boys.
Is
Bad
that your
Boys.
quote, or you steal that quote from somebody? Don't tell me you didn't make that up.
He just came
always
up
a
with
movie,
it.
yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
I like Chucky. That's my favorite movie.
Chucky?
Yeah.
You're not even old enough to remember Chucky.
Yeah,
you
when
don't
I was
even-
when
yeah,
I was
exactly.
when I was younger, that's like I used to play in a group and they used to call me Chucky. That
Why?
used to be my nickname.
Why? Because you were a terror?
just to run around, steal the ball, always everywhere.
You mean Child's
yeah.
Play Chucky?
Yes, sir. That's my favorite
I
movie.
was watching that when I was like younger than you.
Yeah, that's my favorite movie.
Oh my God! No, he's just like a movie. $5 for a movie.
Well, then I'm actually going to put you on the spot. What's the best thing about playing for Coach Howell?
He lets us play. We could play at our own will. Play basketball. He is well on structure. So if we play his way, it's nothing. He's no words coming out of his mouth. He lets us play. We have fun.
What's his way? What does that mean?
Just simple. Make sure everyone contributing. Make sure everyone's having fun. That's all he asks for.
He lets hoopers hoop.
Yes, sir.
I love that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the DMV Hoops Podcast. You can find us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, YouTube, wherever you get your podcast content. Of course, you can catch us on all social media platforms at DMV Hoop Podcast. My name is Kurt Cross. He's Adam Crain. We've got Armani Fowlkes. It's always a movie with Blake. We're here at the playoffs. We'll see you next week, right?
See.
The DMV Hoops Podcast is hosted by Kurt Cross, featuring Adam Crain. Thanks for listening.